All right, let's move through to our cool online tools segment. All right, if I can get out of here. I might stop the share and we'll come back in again. All right, it's not wanting to play ball tonight. Let's just try that one more time. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, a few technical hitches tonight, but we got there at the end of the day. All right, first one I have for you tonight. Those of you that have proposals, agreements, contracts, NDAs, and documents that you need to get signed by yourself, by clients, and by others, then always the issue is when things are going back and forth with email, there is a tendency to either sort of pick up the wrong version, if there are amendments to it, and wondering which is the latest email. So, so that you're all on the same page, then this site here called contracthub.com is a place where you can upload your agreements, you can edit them, you can change them, and through your negotiations. And you can have the documents digitally signed by the person you're sending it to, and also by yourself. And it gives a secure repository to store these online, so it's accessible, one, by you at any time, also accessible by the your client or the other party. And once it's signed, they are unchangeable and uneditable. So you have a secure storage that is going to be robust as well too. So this particular one actually was designed for lawyers and the legal profession. Has been opened up for anybody in business. And the reason why I'm bringing it to you tonight as well too is that they have a free version. So if you only signing or only got, say, 3 documents a month, then it is free for you. And then they have a plan up from there, which I think is about $15. We have a look at the pricing, just see whether I've got it right. Now, $50 a month. So 3 documents a month is free, and then from there, so about $50 a month if you've got lots and lots of documents from then on up. So good, secure place to store documents, and that storage is all free as well too. And you can share that link with the people that you're sharing those documents with. So that one there is called contracthub.com. Oh, and I should say with this one too, the reason why I have it up is that this is also on AppSumo. So that's appsumo.com, and they have a lifetime plan. So if you want to pay for it and keep it and never have to pay for it again, it is up on the AppSumo store. Just search for Contract Hub, and you pay once, which is about $50, I think it is, and then you've got it for life. So we'll drop the link of this into chat. In fact, we'll drop all of the links for these cool online tools into chat, so you can save it later on and download it to your computer. If you're not sure where chat is, if you have a look at your Zoom toolbar at the bottom of your screen, you'll see an icon there that looks like a speech bubble and it says chat below it. Click on that, that'll open up chat. And at the bottom of the chat, you will see 3 little dots. And if you click on those 3 little dots, you can save the chat to your computer. So don't save it now, but at the end of the cool online tools, that's a good time to save it, and then you can save it towards the end of the evening as well too. All right, the next tool I have for you is one for social media management. Social media is just one of those things that is like our I was going to say third limb, but as most people have 4 limbs, this is like your 5th limb. So this is a way of managing all of your social media platforms all in one place. So rather than having to log into all of the various different platforms, Then something like Vista Social, which is this platform here, is a place where you can log in and you can create your posts, you can answer comments, you can share content, you can schedule content as well too, and it means that you can have it all scheduled up, let's say at the beginning of the month, and you can share it out for the rest of the month, and the automations and AI behind all this will just ensure that it goes out at the right time to the right places and hitting the right audience as well. Now, these platforms are never as good as organic content, so like natively posted content into your social media platforms. But if you don't have the time to do that, or don't have the resources to spend 2 or 3 hours a day on your social media platforms, this here is better than posting nothing because you haven't got the time. So this is a newer platform that is out there, and they have some AI tools baked into it as well too, as many of the tools have in it. And it means that for things like writing content, getting images, you can actually utilize some of the AI functionality that's in here as well, which again makes it quicker and easier, and sort of helps with your creative juices in terms of wondering what to post. So they do have a free plan or free trial with us as well too. They've got a free plan, and I believe the free plan is forever free as well too. So all you do is click that get started button, and then you've got 2 plans there. Somewhere around there I saw free, can't find it at the moment. But have a look for it. You'll find it there as well too. So that one there is called vistasocial.com. All right, who likes playing games? So the word on the street is that most people like playing games. And when you're in an environment where you are wanting to, let's say, teach something. So if you've got courses, programs, or even working with clients or working with people online, then I've seen what I've seen some people do in programs and courses is that if they know they have to do it, they have to watch a video or to, then they'll often have the video on, and they'll have other screens on as well too. So they'll be working and just having the video playing and half watching it as well. I'm sure no one else is guilty of that here. But by sort of including in what it is you're doing some form of what they call gamification, then you can keep people engaged. One, because you keep their attention where it needs to be, and 2, you're able to check their understanding and their learning with it as well, which is what gamification is all about. And so you can use it for, if you've got some sort of online school, for marketing campaigns. So rather than just having marketing campaigns, which are just sort of text, images and videos, which are pushed out to people, you can have campaigns there which involve them, where you ask them to participate in it as well too. So that's sort of gamification of your marketing. If people start to get involved, then they're more likely to be engaged with your campaigns, more likely to come further into your circle. Content on websites, you want to keep people on your websites longer, or sort of give them an experience that is different to just a flat screen, then having gamified content on your website is a great thing to do. And you'll find when you scroll down here, there are a whole heap of ways to create these interesting activities. You got everything from puzzles, from what do you got, personality profiles or personality quizzes, and do that sort of thing. Interactive cards, you've got trivia, you can help with their memory as well, flip cards, all sorts of things. So I've had a bit of a play in these, and there's all sorts of different ways that you can use this content in your marketing, on your website, in your programs to really start to engage people. So so well worth looking at and using, particularly if you're in a highly competitive sphere in the marketing space, or if you're offering programs where you really do want people to pay attention and be engaged. So that one there is called Interacty.me, I-N-T-E-R-A-C-T-Y, Interacty.me. There you go. I can't pronounce it. Interacty.me. All right, next one I have for you. This is a tool I have used for years and years and years. So some of you may know it, but it still is a tool that I keep using. It's one called Feedly, so feedly.com. And what it is it's a way of curating content and for you to collect content that you want to read or share later. So let me just try and sign in, and I'll show you what's on the inside. I think I have to sign in. Oh, where are we? I need to sign in by email. All right, which one of that is that? Oh, let's sign in with that one there. Okay, so it's a platform where you can go and find other, signed into the wrong account, but that doesn't matter. So it allows you to go and find blogs and newsletters that are on the net that you would like to read at some point. Whenever it publishes new content, then it will curate that content so you can come back into Feedly, and it's like your own magazine. So, you're effectively creating your own magazine of the content and the articles that you want to read, and you get the latest articles that have been published online. So when you set up, it is free. So when you set it up, you can go through and select your topic. So, for me, I'm definitely into tech there. If you click on tech, it says, well, what sort of magazines or what sort of websites do you read? Or TechCrunch is one of the ones that like to follow. Lifehacker. So you just click on follow these here, and then you can add them into your folder, and then you can come back into here and read them. Now, the way that I use this as well too, I use this to create content to curate for newsletters. So if you write newsletters, or you're looking for content to send and share other people, or use it for social media, this is a great place for you to have this tool here, go out and automatically get the content from the places that you select. And it means that you don't have to go to all these websites. You just come to this dashboard, and you can come and grab the content from here. So it saves a ton of time, and you can even share it from the platform onto your social media platforms. But it's a great way of having this AI curate your content for yourself and for your readers. So that one there is called feedly.com. It is free. They've got a paid plan as well too, but the free plan is ample for most of us as well too. All right, next one I've got for you is a brand new one I came across this week. And it's one called glass.co. And again, this is a content curation tool as well too, with a difference. Now, it's a Chrome extension. So you download it in the Chrome App Store. And what it does is there's an icon on the, it puts an icon on your Chrome bar, and you've got what they call highlights. So what you can do is you can go to websites, and then if you highlight a section of text there, maybe it won't do it inside this one here. Let's go and find another piece of text. All right, so let's say you like this, and you go and highlight it. Is that an image? Okay, that's an image. That's not going to work. Okay, we're going to highlight that text. And when we highlight it, you can see that there are hovered above it is these highlighting tools. So you can just click the orange highlighter, and what that does is it now has saved that in your highlights and notes. So if you happen to be looking at an article on the web, and there are bits and pieces you want to highlight through it, just like you would highlight a book, then this here becomes your personal highlighter. So it just creates the highlights of the text that you're reading. So then you get a summary of what it is that's important to you, and it links back to it as well too. So really good if you are wanting to learn something, or if you find something interesting, and you can save it all. Again, you can use this for your, if it's for newsletters or for content or for social media sharing, and then it saves it all in your glass toolbar on the side here. And you can come back to it at any time. If you hit copy all, then that will copy that, and then you can go and paste that into a Word document, into your website, onto social media. And so it's a really good way of really just capturing in the moment the things that are important to you or that catch your eye, and you don't have to remember the website that you got it from, you can always go back to the website by using the content tools here, or by clicking on the tool here. So you can also add your own notes to it. So if you've highlighted it and you want to sort of make a note as to why this is important, you've got an area there to create notes in here, or your own commentary for that as well too. And there's a section there to be able to tag it, so you can group things in tags for content. So if you're gathering content for various different topics, you can tag it as well. Or if you've highlighted it and you just want to shoot it straight through to Twitter, if you happen to be a Twitter user, you can then create a tweet and just publish that on your Twitter platform as well too. I don't think it does other social media, but it certainly does Twitter. So that one's a really good tool. I've started using this, and yeah, it's excellent for just grabbing those highlights right across all the websites you visit on the web. All right, and so that one there is Glass.co, and that there is a roundup of our cool online tools for this evening. So I'd love to know what your favorites are. Just drop into chat. Which is your favorite? Which will take you down that rabbit hole and keep you busy, maybe avoiding some of those jobs you want to do or don't want to do. But what is it that'll take you down that rabbit hole? And we've got all the cool online tools. Look at that. And we've got them all as at the end of the chat there, all in one handy little place. So, of course, we will publish these tools as well on the Business Owners Smashing It Online Facebook group. If you're not a member of that Facebook group, now's a good time to go and join. Just search for Business Owners Smashing It Online and click the join button, and we'll accept you into that there. And you'll also see these are published across the web as well too, because, of course, one of the good things about this show is it's about content creation for me as well too. So these cool online tools, they get repurposed right across the web on all of our social media platforms as well. All right, I'm seeing that I must have failed today, because I've only got votes coming in for Feedly. So either that's an exceptionally good tool or the others were absolute crap. So I'm hoping that this is one that is just exceptionally good, and that's the one that is good. I have to say, I've used it for years and years and years, and absolutely love it. And I'm going to be hard pressed to find another tool that's going to beat this. But hang on for next week, because I have another tool which absolutely blew me away this week. I was going to introduce it this week, but I want to have a bit more of a play with it. I spoke with the developer of it on Zoom. He's over in Los Angeles, and it is an absolutely incredible, amazing tool for your website and for content curation. And he introduced me to that one called Glasp. But what he does with it, with this tool, is it just speeds up your content process on your website massively. So stick around for next week as well, and I'm going to introduce that one to you next week. All right, that's a bit of a teaser to make sure you come back, isn't it? That was pretty good, wasn't it?